Hello guys, what's up? Q here, and we're doing another showcase for X3 Albion Prelude Star Wars mod. So today we're showcasing three ships actually. One of those ships is a B-Wing, Slave 1, which was requested by Andrew Beers, and we are showcasing another ship which is Acclamator-class assault ship requested by Rainer Oliveira. So hopefully I said the names correctly. So let's get first into the B-Wing. As you can see, right now this is the nice looking B-Wing. This is the model that the mod developer created. We'll spin around a little bit for you guys. Give a little look around. This is the back engines. The wings do not fold. I don't know if that's even a feature, maybe in the future, but right now they don't fold. And if we go here, it's the same kind of look. It definitely looks accurate to the model. Has loads of weapons. In total, this ship has, if I remember correctly, about 6 weapons or something like that. We'll check that out right now, but I decided to kind of like do a little spin. That's the Acclamator waiting there. But yeah, but let's get the HUD back in. So this is how it looks inside the cockpit, as you can see. It looks, I think we've seen this type of cockpit, but it looks pretty okay, pretty standard. It's pretty nice. You can definitely tell that you're like a little bit up from where the weapons are. This ship definitely goes pretty fast. Let me go through the statistics of the ship. So information of the ship. But before that, I'll go through the names. So this ship should be called SF or A or SF-01 B-Wing Starfighter. This is the model class assault fighter. You know, I'm not gonna go through length and everything, but it's should be a pretty good ship. The role of this ship is an anti-capital ship, so technically this should go against capital ships. Interesting, but yeah, it's a pretty good ship. So let's look at the information from the game. So first of all, shields. So this is the maximum shields you could put on the ship. So we have 100,000 kilojoule shields. That's pretty okay for a starfighter. That's pretty normal. So we're using 425 megajoule shields. That's okay. That's the maximum you can add to the ship. So as you can see, clearly you could tell that. The hull is 10,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I have to say. And the lasers, we have 5,000. Don't know what that means. The cargo bay is 370 units. So it's a large container L. On the ship we're using 7. Sorry, I said 6, but there's 7 KX9s. That was actually the best option for this is the kind of like in-between option. They have good range, good firepower, plus they're not wasting a lot of energy like KX10. The KX10 will eat up the energy pretty quickly. So here's the current speed and the maximum speed you could upgrade to. So 260 meters a second. That's pretty fast. It'll go pretty fast. It won't be able to chase down TIE fighters, but it goes. Here's all the weapons you can actually use. So if you really want to use different type of weapons, here you go. You could use impulse ray emitters, particle accelerator cannons, KX10, KX9, KX10, and ion disruptors. Ion disruptors are the most wasteful weapons for this ship, so I don't recommend using them. But yeah, it's a pretty okay model. It goes, it flies. We'll do a little quick fly around, and here's the shooting. As you can see, the energy waste is pretty okay, manageable. As you can see, we're still, and now we're off. Now we're out of energy, so you can check how much time it took us to waste all the energy right now. So it's a pretty okay ship. It goes fast, it flies. That's what's important. But yeah, pretty nice ship. I don't see any bugs with it. As of right now, I don't see any bugs. I don't know if there is any bugs, but the ship looks pretty okay for now. So, next ship we're gonna move on, guys, is the Slave 1. So let's get to Slave 1 right now. Okay, we're back, guys. So here we go. Here is Slave 1 for you. So, or the actual motto was a modified Fire Spray 31 class patrol and attack craft. But if you want to call it, the most known name is of course a Slave 1. So there's a whole history how the ship even exists. There's that it's the only model that exists in the whole galaxy. Let me pull up the hub. This is considered actually a cargo ship almost. So this is a TP. Surprise. I was not expected that because I mean, if the B-wing is M3, this is TP. Now this is a pretty okay ship actually. So a cargo, a cargo ship, but Slave 1, a little bit weird. But as you can see, this is the cockpit, and I've never seen this one. This is the first one I've seen this kind of like weird look, but you feel like you are in Slave 1 almost. Let's look up. Oh yeah, we could definitely see like. Oh yeah, we could see the ending of the windscreen over there. So it definitely reminds you like you are in. You can clearly tell that this does look a little bit like you are in Slave 1. A pretty nice ship. So let's check this Fire Spray class patrol and attack craft. It's the same name even in the game. So we have 125 kilojoule shield. So that's actually better than the B-wing a little bit. So we have 525 megajoule shield. Pretty cool. We have 8,000 hull. A little bit less than the B-wing, but we have better shields. And the lasers are a little bit weak, I guess.
This is Terran Command. We are preparing to take treasure chest. Get to it!
Okay. Good for you. The speed of the ship is 196 meters per second. So that's, I guess, manageable. It's pretty close to the B-wing. So it's not super fast, but it's pretty fast. The cargo bay is 1,500 units. Large container L. Now that's very, very nice. I checked all the weapons for the ship, and my recommendation is getting energy bolt J guns. I'll probably show you why, but these everything else is you won't be able to use the weapons for too long. The energy waste is impossible basically. Everything else is just you won't be using this basically for fights. If you do want to get the ship in the game right now, you could start off as a bounty hunter and you get this ship. So you could actually get this Slave 1 or Fire Spray in the beginning of the game. Yeah. So here's the bolt J, guys. You can see you actually need ammo. What's good about this is that you have cargo space for it. So I gave myself almost 1,000 energy bolt chain gun ammunition. And I have about 200,000 shots, so basically, or 199,724 shots, if you want to call it that. So here's how they shoot, as you can see. And they're actually pretty powerful. If we go to weapons, we can clearly say that their range is 2.89 kilometers. Shoot damage 8.9k and hull damage 1.4k. So that's a pretty good damage. Compare that to the B-wing, which is using our very known weapons, the KX-9. No surprise. It has 7, but it's using KX-9. So this ship definitely has distance. So for example, if we aim at this, we could actually take it down. Look at that. So in a battle, a Slave 1 could potentially beat out B-wings pretty easily. And look at that, I'm still firing. I'm not out of energy. And B-wing is going down. I'm actually gonna take it down right now. Just to prove the fact that this ship is definitely powerful. And here we go. The ship is down. So if you really want something like Slave 1, start off as a bounty hunter and you'll be definitely a bounty hunter. One bug, I'm guessing it's a bug because is if I shoot weapons, it's shooting weapons in a weird position, but the top 2 weapons, there are no weapons over there, as you can see. I mean, I don't see any weapons. Do you guys see weapons? But if I fire, it's like they're shooting from nowhere. But I wouldn't really call it a bug, so that's a pretty okay ship, if we don't consider that to be a bug. But yeah, the ship has a jump drive. The ship pretty much has everything. You could use it for trading, or you could be a bounty hunter. Whatever you choose to do with this ship. It's a pretty good, cool ship, pretty small, and pretty powerful, and pretty fast. So yeah, this is how it flies. You know, if we were attacking someone, you know, we would be flying like this. Those energy bolt chain guns do sound like Slave 1 a little bit. Like I heard that sound a little bit weird. But yeah, it's pretty nice flying. You can do 360s, you can do spins, 360 turns. It's pretty fast at turning, as you can see. It's pretty okay. So yeah, so that's Slave 1, or Fire Spray 31 class patrol and attack craft. Yeah, here we go. So let's move on to the next ship, the Acclamator-class assault ship. Okay, so we're back. We are in the Acclamator-class assault ship, manufactured by Rotas Heavy Engineering. It's an assault ship. It was meant to carry troops during the Clone Wars. This is the first ship we see in Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. This is what the clone... this is the first capital ship that was used during the Clone Wars. This is the first one. It was mostly a carrier for troops, for ground vehicles. That's what this ship was meant to do. In this game, it's this ship plays the role of a TL ship. It can carry stations. It has, of course, we'll go right now into the information. It has 1000 megajoule shields, so you're using 5 200 megajoule shields. So that's pretty powerful if you think about that. So that's pretty good. So it has pretty okay shields. So you could kind of go against some smaller ships with this using the Acclamator. The hull is really amazing, surprising. 1.5 million hull. You could actually do something with the ship. The lasers, they're pretty powerful. They're pretty okay. The biggest advantage of the ship is the 60,000 units of storage. That's how much units of freight you have right now. And as you can see, it's station container ST. That's good. You could carry 20 Marines, and you could carry 5 ships. And those 5 ships can be from X-Wings, Y-Wings, and blockade runners or Hammerhead Corvettes. So you could carry small M6 ships. I don't know about M7, but M6 for sure. Here's the speed of the ship, 87 meters per second, so it could actually outrun some Star Destroyers. So that's pretty cool. You can see units, 5 ships. So here are all the weapons it can use, but I choose for the ship specific weapons for the range and if it's worth the weapons, you know. Because no, these are the best weapons I choose because I'll show you right now the weapons. And I mean, you can use let me see. It definitely has a jump drive. You can use boarding pods, so pretty much you can use everything on the ship. Here's how the bridge looks like on this one. It's a pretty basic bridge, nothing special. Probably seen this already. It's a pretty okay bridge. If we go up here, we have a little sky roof. You know, we can look there. Pretty nice. But yeah. So let's get into weapons. So the first weapons we see is on the right side, and we can clearly see that for some reason I'm seeing a gun appearing. That's a little bit weird. But yeah, so the weapons that we're using on this ship, let me show you the weapons first. So most of the weapons are matter antimatter launcher. It has a good range, 9 kilometers, which is important. For this ship, range is everything. Because it's a weak ship. It can hold off attacks, but I wouldn't recommend using this ship against capital ships. It has damage of 3.4k on the shields and 734 damage on the hull. Not that powerful. Against shields, it's perfectly fine. And the last two weapons are electromagnetic plasma cannons. They don't have a crazy range, but that's the only weapons we could use on laser turret right and laser turret left. That's the only weapons we can use there. And first bug I'll have to say that you probably notice is there are weapons sticking out here for some reason. And another problem with this gun, if you could see, if you look at the weapon right now, if I shoot, right, it only shoots one. Now I don't know if this one considers, if this one will do double damage or something, because right now I'm seeing only one weapon shooting, not two. So don't know if that's a bug. And you can see weapons right now, which looks really weird. This, I think this is the back, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is the back. This is the back of the ship. It has the same kind of an issue, as you can see. You can see the weapons moving, but you see like a static weapon that doesn't move. And again, the issue, it looks like it's firing one weapon. I don't know if it's just, it looks like that, but there's actually two weapons firing. I'm not sure about that. The same goes for the left side. It has the same kind of like weapon, static weapon. And it only shoots one weapon, as you can see. The turret is only shooting one of the weapons. I don't know, it looks weird. Here's the front weapons, if I remember correctly again. This should be the front. Yes, this is the front, for definitely. See, as you can see here, it definitely fires two. Or maybe one. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. It looks weird, right? I don't know. I think it has the same bug. It looks weird. This is one of the side weapons. This is the Electromagnetic Cannons. As you can see here, you can see two weapons shooting, and you can see that. As you can see right now, you see two weapons shooting at the same time. Yeah, the same goes for the other side. It does the same thing. That's pretty cool. Can clearly tell. We'll move the ship a little bit. We'll turn the ship. But this is the back of the ship, actually. A pretty nice bag. I do actually. It looks the same as an Acclamator. The nice feature is there's actually a hangar. And that hangar carries 5 ships. And you actually, when you... I'll actually show you in the end what it can do. But let's check out the weapons. Since we have the weapons, why not use them? Let's see how much damage they can do. So they're pretty okay, I guess. Let's use something else. Let's go for the Electromagnetic Cannons. So let's see how much damage they can do. Okay, they're a little bit more damaging. They shoot. You can spam them actually, so they can actually take down Slave 1 even. Of course, with the engines and everything, it's a pretty nice ship. It would be nice if there was a different version of this. If this is the more like this Acclamator can only use Imperial weapons. It would be nice if it could use like KX9s, KX10s, RH8. What else? There's capital weapons, concussion impulse generators, all those type of weapons. It would be nice, like, and maybe repainted into Clone Wars colors. That would be even nicer. But it's not really important because this is actually how it looked in the beginning of the Clone Wars. In Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, this is how the ship looked like. It had nothing. It had no colors. It had nothing. And yeah, I mean, it was just the same way. And this is the Imperial version. And yeah, it's a pretty okay ship. I mean, I'm probably gonna buy this ship in my game because maybe I won't buy it actually. I might rethink about that because it's a pretty expensive ship. I will leave a little price of each ship. I will leave the price in the at the bottom of the screen for each ship. You probably saw that. I left for each ship so you can see the price. It's a pretty okay ship. You know, 25 million credits. I mean, if you're playing as the Empire, I guess you could buy this and use it as your capital ship, like a beginning capital ship. The good thing is there's no performance drops with this ship, and it can carry 5 ships. It could be a starfighter fleet or squadron, or it could be like it could be anything else. I mean, you could carry, like I said, a blockade runner or a Hammerhead Corvette. Which, if you do carry a Hammerhead Corvette, do not dock in the hangar. Because when I tried to, because there's a bug where you actually kill you, it will destroy you basically. I might show you just to prove my point. Let me jump into one of the TIE fighters. Actually, see, this is how you fly out of the hangar. Like, look at this. That was pretty nice. That was definitely nice. So let's ask request landing permission.
Docking granted.
So let's ask for landing permission. Let's not go, oh, too fast, too fast. Going too fast. So we're actually flying into the hangar. It's kind of like the Venator, but it's even more awesome. And I will show you how it looks like. Oh yeah, and this is a little bit of bug. When you dock at the ship, it zooms out a lot, as you just saw. Like, let me go again. See, this is how the ship looks like. And this is the maximum zoom in I can do. Like, I cannot zoom in anymore. And I think it's a bug because I didn't see that happening to other ships. So that should be checked out. I don't know. It's a little bit of a problem. And it's a little bit annoying because it zooms out a lot. So okay, so jumping back in, I want to show you a little what's happening. So if I jump into the Corellian CR90, as you can see, I'm flying out of the ship. And it was okay, nothing happened, right? Yeah. I fly out, pretty normal, pretty okay. I'm still okay, I'm still alive, nothing happening. But let's go back into the ship and let's jump into the last ship we're gonna use. Is the Hammerhead Corvette. When I jump into this one, I'm gonna die because I've done this already. So I'll let you judge, guys.
Transporter device.
Yep, I'm dead. Game over. So thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next one, and bye.